I'm Denny Presnall. I've worked with the Iowa Farm Bureau for approximately 36 years, and I'm at the end of my tenure here. So I've had a great opportunity to work with all types of operations and farmers within my time here, and specifically livestock. The good thing about working for Farm Bureau is we're a general farm organization, so we're not commodity specific. We have great commodity groups that can do that. So we have an interest in all livestock. We have interest in taxes, environment. So we're involved in several issues. But at the end of the day, we really want to make sure that agriculture is a growing, opportunities in agriculture continue to grow. We're big in the rural entrepreneurship, and CSIF is just part of that, reaching out to that part of society that we believed back in the day really needed our help. Well, I was as a lobbyist in the 90s when we passed the House File 529. It's been so long, I think that's right. But anyways, it set the parameters for how livestock could grow, and it was a great piece of legislation. Farmers were given, the rules to play by. But as it grew, the livestock industry, when we got into the year 2004, there started to be a lot of challenges with nuisance, neighbor relations, siting. And it was a perfect opportunity to put together the different groups of agriculture to come together to help farmers in the siting, neighbor relations, working with farmers so that as they grew in a very positive way where people around them could appreciate the value of what they were doing, and also they appreciated the relationship they needed to have with their neighbors. Sure, it's those three main things, and they were true in 2000. They're true today. Farmers need help in building neighbor relations. There was a time when I think farmers believed this was my land and I can do what I want. And they progressed. They understand the world has changed out there. There's too many people not raising livestock. So siting is very important. Even though it may seem like the best option, working with CSIF, they were able to make sure it always was, as close to being the best option. They taught farmers how to work with their neighbors, not to start building until they got out and reached out to their neighbors. So those two things, siting, neighbor relations, and doing it the right way the first time, saved a whole lot of angst in the country. And it's still going to be there. It's never going to be a perfect situation because expansion still continues, and so farmers, these qualities, these characteristics, these needs don't go away. I would have never guessed back in 2000 when we began this exercise. There was three of us that sat down, Sarah Payne and I and Steve Grubbs helped us develop the program, and then the other commodity groups got together with us and helped us build this program. And it's not easy keeping everybody on the same page, but it takes good leadership, and we've had that. We've had different execs, but we probably have, today as good a staff as we've ever had in this endeavor. But in my opinion, we'll always need, as long as this state wants to have livestock, the need for CSIF will always be there, because younger people come into the operations. Some people always think they can get by sometimes without talking to their neighbor, without the proper siting. And in the end of the day, they're the ones we're bailing out in the town meetings because they didn't pay attention to the process. If you follow the process, you work with this group, your chances of success are much better.